guys, so I had to like rig this because I normally film, when I film in this spot anyway, I normally film like I have my laptop open, I put my phone inside of it so it has something to stand up on. And then I did that and I was like, well dog, they won't even get to see my new like little background thing I did for them. And so I had to like rig it up so it'll be high enough so y'all can see it. So I'm not sure when you'll see when I actually bought this, but I did make a video when I bought it. I have just like this little fake cute plant, and then this little thing that says Inspire, and it has a sunflower on it. And then this is a piece of pottery I made when I was in high school, which I love because I don't know, I always like drinking coffee. Before I drank coffee, I still drunk like just like drinking out of mugs. So I made a mug, and so I just put the pens that I bought for planning in here. And I'm trying to now make my room like a off limits place for Arpy, because so she won't like tear up my stuff. And so hopefully this will last, because this is in a low place, like she can reach it. So I thought that'd be cool because I don't know, it inspires me just to look at that. Just not really a particular reason why. Definitely that cup, because it's something I made and I love pottery, but it's something I haven't done in a long time. And I never get to showcase it. Like, it's always like in a hole somewhere. Or even before then, I was using it to hold my bedroom door open. Yeah. So I'm gonna review my December budget. So at the end of this, I will also show y'all how I adjusted my January budget, because I basically had to redo it. Yeah, so and I think I'm gonna start, when I do the reviews, I'm gonna use the monthly cash flow sheet, because on my allocated spending I write so much stuff on it. Like, it's so much erasing and rewriting, and then like notes I'm writing in the margin and stuff like that. And so then on this sheet, I like to use this sheet so I can say what I spent. But if it's like a category where it's like split between the two pay periods, it's kind of hard for me to do that, because then I have to write it in, erase it, and change it all the time, which I don't really like to do. So I just do that on allocated spending. So for my tithes, I budgeted $126 and I spent $53. The reason for that is, well, the $53 is still in my wallet. I go to church Sunday. Today is Thursday. So the reason for that is the first half of my tithes I had to put with the money, the $100 I got from my child's father. I didn't know what I wanted to say there. My child's father, I had to put my tithe money with that in order for me to get the new car battery. And then this was supposed to be $63, but because something happened where I needed to take $20 out of my budget, and so when I went to the bank to get out cash, it threw me off. And so I forgot to get a $10 bill for my other church I attend. So I just took $10 out of my other tithes. I already had $53 out. So I took $10 out of that, and then yeah, and use that at the other church. And so I still have $43 left to put in my home church. Let's see, I budgeted $55 for groceries, but I didn't have to pay for my groceries because I was gifted that amount of money, $55. Gas, I budgeted $120. I spent $120. I planned on saving $51 for my tag, and I did. And my tag is only $46 and some change. I planned on spending $10 on medicine because I wanted to get a refill of my mental health medicine, and actually it was only $1.95 with my new insurance. And then my HSA card through my employer paid for that, so I didn't have to pay anything for that. My electricity bill was supposed to be I budgeted $130. It actually ended up being $180 my water bill. Y'all know it turned out to be higher than it was. Well, I hadn't paid it, and I didn't know I hadn't paid it. So this is $15 from last bill plus my bill for this month, so $45. I had budgeted $177.12 for my phone bill. I used that to buy a new phone. I budgeted $55 for internet. They only charged me $11 or something. I think that's because of that whole issue I had about calling them about my rate changing. And he said he was going to give me a discount, but I thought he said he was going to give me a $20 discount. And so I actually waited for the pending payment of $11 to change to $55. And it went all the way through, and they just charged me $11. So I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to leave it like it is and keep on moving. And just budget $55 for next month too. $70 I budgeted towards cable. I let that go towards the phone too, because I didn't know how much the phone was gonna be. That's a whole nother topic. Life insurance, $16 budgeted. I spent $16. Health insurance budgeted $50.36. Spent $50.36. Auto insurance budgeted $85. It was $80. Toiletries, I budgeted $16. It was $16. Regions, I budgeted $8. Sorry, not 80. $8 because they was charging me $8 for my checking account. And so I actually did look into that more to find out why they was charging me like all of a sudden. And they basically told me you have to have at least a $500 deposit put in your bank per month. And I think what happened was the way the dates were set up. I don't know. I have to go back and look at it. But I think maybe just the way the date's set up, the date my deposits went in, just was shy like a day or so for it to be within the actual month. So they didn't charge me at all this month. $2 budgeted for my subscriptions, which is Apple and Hulu. They took those out, $2. I had $40 budgeted for Arby's diapers. I only spent $20, not diapers, pull-ups. I only spent $20 because her dad bought a box of diapers, so that's all I buy for 2 weeks. So they gave me that. $7.48 for profit sharing, and that's how much I spent. I was gonna say $55 for my massage. That was quickly canceled. $100 for American Express, that's how much I paid. $77 for Capital One, and that's how much I paid. So it was okay, except for, my phone got cut off. Well, my phone's been off, so I'm like ending my Sprint plan, ending my DirecTV. So that takes away 2 bills that I would normally have. So what I decided was to go ahead and redo my January budget. I basically just looked over it and changed what I needed to change, but I went through the whole thing and changed it from beginning to end, except for like the front page where I do like my motivational questions and all that. So let's see. Okay, so groceries, I was saying that I don't have to pay that because I'm taking it out of my Christmas money. So I have $30 left, minus the food that I got that was on sale on Ibotta. Let's see. Instead of $85 budgeted for insurance, I just did $80 this time. My phone is going to be $35 a month. I was about to say, I thought I had this one twice. I budgeted $10 for every 2 weeks for eating out. $40 for my therapy bill. We haven't really figured out a price on that yet because the last time I went, I actually have a bill of $130, I think, left over from that. So I contacted my new therapist and asked her, is there going to be like a plan I can go on? Like at one point I was doing where I go and I only pay $40 per visit. So if I can't do that, then I'll probably just try to find somewhere else to go, which will be sad, but I just have to do it. $20 budgeted for toiletries. I am doing a Grove order. I'm getting a box of pads, hand soap. I mean, not hand soap, dish soap, hand sanitizer. That hand sanitizer is off the chain. Like, I don't use that whole container almost. Like, I have to tilt it to the side in order to get it out. It's that bad. And the multi-surface cleaner, I already used half a bottle. There was one more thing I got. I had a dish brush on there, but I ended up getting one from Walmart for $2. So, I can't remember what I added on there. I think I just got a different kind of hand sanitizer, so I could try it out. It was something else, I don't know, but the minimum is $20. Well, the minimum is like $15 minus tax, so you have to have at least that much in the cart for them to ship it off. And I still have free shipping with the VIP until like February or something, so I'm trying to like get as many as I can while I'm in that little period, because after that I'm gonna cancel it. I'm not gonna do it anymore because I don't have, my money has to go towards this. I am getting my hair done. I need to learn how to do my hair. That needs to be like a January goal. I need to learn how to do my hair by the end of January, because that's $60 I need to be spending somewhere else. But like, I don't touch my hair for a month. Like, only thing I do is spray oil on it and I go. Like, yeah. So I need to go get my hair done, and that'll give me a month to learn how to do my hair. And another thing about doing my hair is I have to have child care, because it will take me forever to do my hair when I do it or learn how to do it. So that's another issue. Baby supplies, $20 instead of $40, because a lady from my church so graciously sent her a Christmas envelope, and it was enough to cover one of her boxes of pull-ups plus a little bit of food. And then okay, so I had to add my cable bill and my phone bill on. Now the only reason I'm paying my phone bill and cable bill before I start on my emergency fund is because they have a clause in this that if you do cancel the service, that they reserve the right to take the amount that you still owe on the account and deduct it from your debit card that's on file. Which I always hit don't save, but still, when you say don't save, when you call back on that 1-800 number, they will tell you that card that you paid with last time. So just to save myself, I am going to pay $59 next month on both of those. I just got my final cable bill today. It's $318. That's, of course, that's still including the equipment, and I just got the box to send the equipment back today, so they'll deduct that. And then my phone bill is $4 something. So I'm actually happy that I can pay anything on it, honestly, because I am getting my oil change, so that's like $100 out of my budget, and then I'm getting my hair done, so that's $60. So yeah, oil change of course will not be in there for a while. Again, I think it's like quarterly I end up going. I just do it when it gets to the miles or a little bit over the miles. I don't really go by the time. And then because I always hit the miles before I hit the time. And then my hair, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something to do about that, so I can pay that to that. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell y'all, but I can't remember what it is right now. So, oh, I can't tell you because my book is far away. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm not gonna be able to reach it. But I'll show y'all later. Bye. So I did go online and I went ahead and printed out these forms. They're I think they're debt-free forms. I'll put it down below and you just print them out. They're free. So this one says starter emergency fund. So what I did was, this was the first one I did, so I was just like, okay. It's actually 52 lines. So I couldn't figure out, should I divide it by 52 or divide it by, I think I did it by 52 the first time. 52 or 51 or 50. When you do it, just do it by 50, because you can I put 0 at the bottom. You might not do it like me, but I put 0 on the bottom line, and at the top line I put what my goal is. So that takes away 2 lines. So just do 50. So since this was the first one I did in my emergency fund, since I make under $20,000, it's supposed to be $500. So as you can see, that says 520 at the top because I did it by 52. And then I got the 500. I'm like, what am I gonna do with these other 2 lines? I was like, well, it won't hurt to do $20 more. This is my Capital One one. It just says credit card. So that one is $2,348.76. And on this one, I also didn't get the lines right. I didn't get it right till the 3rd one. So in between this last 2 sections is $135.43, and all the rest of them are $45.17 apart. But anyway, so once you make the payment, you just fill in the line or whatever. You're supposed to fill it all the way up. And then I have one, this is American Express, $3,056.93. That's $61.14 for every line. And then I have the debt-free one. So what I did was, on my first video where I was talking about my debt, it was $68,917.85. So that's what I went off of, and I just did it by that. Now it probably will be higher than that, but I'm just gonna go off of that for right now. Because even if I get to that number, the amount that I have left over, I could just make a new sheet. But it's gonna be higher than that because my student loan interest. And I also have one that says student loans, but I'm not gonna fill it out until I actually start paying on my student loans, because right now I'm in that little area where I don't make enough money to pay on my loans, and I'm not gonna take it out and start paying for it until probably either 1 or 2 of these credit cards are paid off. Probably 1 of them, depending on what my minimum is. Or once I pay off one of my credit cards, I'll probably just start paying on it. Not take it out of the income base, but just make additional payments, just like it's a regular bill. So I've been thinking about sinking funds. So I really didn't want to do sinking funds. Now, I haven't actually read the Dave Ramsey book. I've watched a lot of his videos where he talked about all the baby steps and what people should do over and over and over and over and over and over and over, enough to where I'm sure if I read the book, it'll be the same thing. But that's why I got the Total Money Makeover workbook. I was actually going to get the book. I'll probably just get it from the library. But instead of not doing them, because when most people do sinking funds online that I've been watching, they do it for like weird stuff. I just want to do mine for irregular bills. I don't know. This stuff is just weird. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even think of an example right now, but it's not like a bill. So I'm thinking of, I think I'm going to start these in February. I know I'm not going to do it this month because I have my oil change and I have my hair, and yeah. So, and my budget was already done. So my biggest dilemma is whether I should have both the emergency fund and the car like a car sinking fund at the same time, or if I should just do the emergency fund. I think I should do both, because like when I get an oil change is what the car fund would be for, like if I need brakes or oil change. I thought I needed brakes now, so I was about to like try to scrape up money for brakes, but my uncle checked them and he said it was fine. So it would just be like for stuff like that, or if I need a tire. So my limit on it would be like $400. Yeah, because if I need an oil change, I wouldn't want to take it out of my emergency fund. So I think I should do both. Okay, so these, y'all let me know what y'all think, because I have a whole month to think about it. So my sinking funds that will start in February. Let's see. Safe deposit box, I have to pay that every January. It comes direct deposit out of my account. It's $30. I got 35 written down, but I think it's 30. So that makes $3.18 a month. My PO box, last time I paid for it, I paid for 6 months. It was $41. So that makes $10.25 a month. My car tax, $50. That's $4.55 a month. My car, $400 divided by 11 months is $36.36. Arpie's birthday, budgeting $75, so it's $8.33 a month until October. And I just put $75 for sickness, and that's $6.82 a month. And then I'm supposed to be going to this concert for my birthday, so I'm thinking about saving $50 in February and $50 in March. And that goes with my quarterly, one of my quarterly things that I want to do, like a quarterly big thing that I want to do. So my Christmas fund, my taxes, my Christmas fund, my trip to Austin, which I want to do in August, Austin, Texas, and my emergency fund are 3 things that I want to, whatever I get for income tax, I want to fill my Christmas, fund my trip, and whatever is left in my emergency fund that I need to fill from what I've been paying monthly, I want to have full. And then the rest of my income tax will go towards debt. That's the goal. So I'm only budgeting $325 for Christmas. So what I did was, this year, which we normally don't do this, but this year we pulled names. So you only buy a $50 is the limit, $50 gift for one other person for Christmas. And then we buy like for the kids, and we only have 3 kids, so it's not that big a deal. It's just Arpie, her cousin Grace. Arpie is 2, Grace is 5 or 6, and then Mashaya is 5. So I mean, that's it. That's literally it. And then my little cousins, when they come, it's 3 of them. Well, 4 of them, and they're like 13. So between 11 and 13. So it's like, it's not a lot. So we don't have like a huge family. That's why when like we get a baby in our family, everybody's like, oh my gosh, we gotta send you stuff. Like, it's insane. Like, I just got, y'all know Aubrey got all that stuff for Christmas. I should have showed y'all everything she got. But even on New Year's Day, my aunt brought a bag of clothes. Every Sunday, every event, I get a bag of clothes at least. So she got 2 outfits in that bag, a pair of pajamas, and 3 packs of socks. So yeah. And then my aunt was talking about passing on this little like electric car down to the next kid, and she literally just bought that. Yeah, I don't even think it's been 3 months, and she's like, yeah, well, she's too big for it. I'm gonna pass it on to her, but if I give it to you, you gotta make sure you give it to Arpie after you finish. It was so funny. But anyway, sidetracked. So the person I pulled for Christmas next year is my Aunt Pearl, which was hilarious. That's my aunt that has dementia. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get her like a suit that she can wear to church and some dressy church shoes. And then I'm budgeting $125 for Arpy. I was trying to think of something like I might want to get her next year. I can't think of nothing right now. Probably because she has so much stuff right now. And all the stuff that's going to be out next year is not out now. So, you know what I mean. So, and her birthday is in October. So, you have to kind of split it up. It's kind of close together. And I'm trying to think of something that's like a 3-year-old kind of thing. I don't know. She really needs a bouncy house with a fence around it. That's what she needs. Because she is so wild. But the only thing I have on there right now is clothes. And then I have like a little squiggly. So that's probably a running list. And then I put $10 for Mashaya, $10 for Grace, $50 budget for my grandma, $30 budget for my grandpa. My grandpa wants socks, t-shirts, stuff like that. I'm gonna buy him a pair of shoes. I don't know what I'm gonna get my grandma. That's why I just put $50. I can come up with any ideas because I've been wanting to buy them an outside picnic table, but the one I want is $200, so I'm not doing that. And my mama, I'm not gonna say what she's getting because she's gonna be watching, but she has a $50 budget. My stepdaddy, I'm gonna probably get some gym shorts and tank tops because that's literally all he wears unless he's going to church. And then my brother might watch a video, so he has a $30 budget. So that came up to $325, which is a lot lower than I was gonna do just from not making a list. Yeah, it was gonna be a lot higher than that. So I'm glad I did the list. And then I'm just budgeting $100 for the concert I want to do for my birthday. The concert tickets are only $30, but I just want to have some backup money because it's like 2 hours away. So I had to take gas to get up there, gas to get back, and then food. And pray to God I don't get stuck in traffic. And then my trip to Austin, Texas, I've already budgeted out. I want to spend no more than $600 on that trip. That includes my plane ticket. My plane ticket, I think, is $250. And I want to stay at least 3 to 5 nights. So yeah, that's pretty good for that. And I already looked up like activities I want to do and all that. So y'all let me know what y'all think. At first I had did it like I was gonna start the sinking funds in January, and so I divided it by 12, and the amount that all of them came up to be was like $60 a month, something like that. But they all went up by like $1 or something, so it's probably like $70 to $80 a month. So y'all tell me if y'all think that's too much for sinking funds, cause I don't know. When I watch other people, I just feel like it's crazy. But at the same time, I don't want to have to budget for these things in the actual month because it would be so much worse. You know what I mean? So, and you have to divide it by how many months it is you have to pay for it. So, like, my safe deposit box is $10.25 a month. But my renewal, when it comes up, it's going to be in May. I think it's in May. It's in May or June, so I went ahead and put May. So, you know, after that, it'll be cheaper because I'm actually going to do the whole 6 months next time. So, I think this is a good idea, though. I think it's a good plan. Y'all let me know if y'all think it's a good plan. So, I did try to use the $Every app, but this is the way I pretty much keep up with everything now. The budget sheets, they're good for when I'm at home. This is what I use like on payday, and I keep like in my wallet or like close to my money. So I have a due date so I don't forget to pay something on time, and the amount of everything that I already have out. So if I need to change an amount, I can do it on here quickly. And then at the bottom, I put my cash envelopes, what I need. So right here, this shows that I need my tithes for my home church, $53, but I also need $10 to put in my other church I go to. So, and in the future, I'm gonna and starting in February, I'm gonna actually, not February, I just redid January. I haven't redid this page yet for January, but I redid my actual budget. I'm gonna start doing half and half to each church, because since I'm going 2 Sundays at one church and 2 Sundays at the other church, so I get the correct denomination of what I need. And then right here I put what I need of each thing, and then I write this down along with my withdrawal slip so the banker knows what I need to get out. And then I total it up on this side and total it up on this side so I know it's the same amount. And then I do the same thing for get paid on the 11th and get paid on the 24th. So I do have to redo these 2 pages because of me redoing my budget. But this is like the sheet that I keep with me at all times now.